All right, sandstorms blaring in the background. You know what it is. The axe murderer, Wanderlei Silva, finally a UFC Hall of Famer. It was really incredible to get him in that setting, to see him make that walk, and just get the flowers he so deserves.
Should have happened a long time ago. Wanderlei Silva is one of those guys that for as long as there is mixed martial arts, his name will be tied to it and remembered for it. Wanderlei was a tremendous striker. He had amazing jiu-jitsu and just a toughness that not many people possess.
Wanderlei Silva, decorated former Pride champion. A lot of people would argue what he did in 2005 was some of the most incredible mixed martial arts you've ever seen. All right, here he is. You know who he is. Anybody see that mohawk right there? That's a beautiful thing. UFC Hall of Famer Chuck the Iceman Liddell. I think after the fight, win or lose, he goes to the Department of Motor Vehicles and says, I'm going to change my name from Chuck to Iceman. His driver's license should just read Iceman Liddell.
He's the guy that brought people in the fight. And I remember before the UFC had multiple pay-per-views a year, you would get together and you would watch Chuck. And it was always this question, not if Chuck would lose, who's Chuck beating tonight? And he would knock people out. This dude was the first anti-wrestler that once was a wrestler in the UFC. A true star of mixed martial arts.
And when you think about past legends, BJ Penn comes to mind. Perhaps no American fighter brought more eyeballs to the game than that man, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the ex-murderer, Wanderlei Silva! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, the Chuck Liddell!
The esteemed Mark Goddard, our referee for this one. All right, Wanderlei Silva back in the octagon tonight. We'll see if his attacking, marauding style is on full display yet again. You know this is a guy who fights like he's double parked out front. Let's see if Wanderlei can get his hands on his opponent early tonight. Punch there by Silva. Well, if it was a silhouette, there is but one axe murderer champ, Wanderlei Silva.
And you know exactly who you're watching when you watch Wanderlei. Hands high, always moving, trying to generate power to knock you out.
Oh, come on, responds with a strike of his own. Back and forth we go.
Unbelievable toughness on display right now as this young man is standing on a nickel and saying, let's fight.
Tremendous vision exuded by him there as he avoids yet another shot.
I mean, just slipping out of range. Footwork holding up beautifully. I mean, this guy's fighting a tremendous fight, see.
Takedown defense holds up. not trying to get ahead of myself, but perhaps the tide is starting to turn. He's starting to feel himself on the feet now.
Yeah, he's starting to feel himself, and that shot what allowed for him to reset his mind. Like, okay, I can compete with this guy. Now he's got some respect. Let's see what he does with it.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, Jay. Hey, that uppercut is coming. And when it's... Oh, he hurt him again. He got him hurt bad here.
Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Silva. Well, you must laud the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to press the issue, find the kill shot, and get him out of there.
Yeah, he's got to pour it on. I mean, his opponent's been hurt multiple times, and honestly, he has no answer for his power.
Waning seconds here of this opening round. Second round, straight ahead. Heading back to the corner now. Liddell's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds.
Listen, we almost finished him at the end of that round. Now this is it. This is it. When the bell rings.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready, Josh? Good.
Round two underway. Hook to the head there by Wanderlei. Man, is he evading effectively. He has become increasingly hard to hit.
And notice, John, he is...
Well, you know this is the hurt.
And it's shown. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Oh, man, he's hurt. Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Just over 3 minutes to go. I mean, I can't relate next-level toughness to somehow survive that onslaught.
I mean, it looked like the fight was over. But because of his toughness, because of his awareness, he wasn't able to take the follow-up shot that was in the fight. This is insane.
Gotta work there, guys. Let's work.
Right? Sometimes you're just in a zone.
Oh, man, another strike gets it. Oh, just like that, that'll do it, and still. Yes, he did it. Your undisputed middleweight champion of the world.
Wow, John, this guy is an absolute grinder, and he imposed himself on his opponent, and he keeps the UFC championship.
All right, it goes into the books decisively as a TKO due to ground strikes. Some replays for you now.
That's where he makes his money, right? He makes his money on the ground. He is a phenomenal ground and pound fighter, and that was on display tonight. He was able to get to his positions, land his strikes, knowing exactly which ones were going to be the ones that ended the night of his opponent. He gets the finish, and he gets it in fine fashion.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, and that is the title that leaves the octagon with him here tonight. Another TKO victory during what has been a most impressive title reign. The celebration is on with coach and fighter, and rightfully so, after producing a result here tonight. I'm not sure who will be next for a title shot. All I can say, he will likely have his hands full with this most dominant UFC middleweight champ.